Jeffree Star Palettes. Testing on mature skin. Yes or no?
Hello beautiful people, welcome to Fabulous Life 101. If you're not already a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification right now.
I did it. I bought these. The brand new Orgy palette, the big Orgy palette, and the mini Orgy from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Let me show you. This palette has 30 pins, all matte nudes, and this has 9 pins, all shimmers. A lot have been said about these on YouTube, but I haven't seen anyone yet test it on more mature skin. Most of the people that test Jeffree's things or that do reviews on these products are in their 20s. I was actually turned on to Jeffree by my 20-something daughter. But I'm wondering, how does it work on skin that may have a few flaws and maybe it's not quite as young? These nudes are the perfect color for anyone. In fact, I know a lot of people, having worked in fashion industry, I know a lot of people that are professional makeup artists. And I highly recommend for any makeup artist to get this palette. Whether you're doing fashion shows or weddings or anything, you look at all the different skin tones. It's basically the perfect nude for anybody. But how does it work on me? I'm going to find out and I'll let you know. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with just a very basic day look and then build on that. I'm going to start by priming the eyelid using this Primer by Milani, a very inexpensive drugstore brand primer. I just put a little bit on my hand. And then I take a brush and just gently put this on the eyelid. All the way up to the brow line. And then do the other eye. Jeffree mirror. While it's drying, I just want to address the controversy before any haters start leaving negative comments about Jeffree. I realize he is flawed. He's apologized for the things he said 10 plus years ago, and I believe in forgiveness. I believe in redemption. He's not perfect, but neither am I, neither are you, neither are the haters, and neither are the tea spillers. So, I'm giving him a chance. I like his videos, they're fun, and his products are very high quality. I'm going to start using this brush from the Jeffree for Morphe collection, which has been unfortunately been discontinued. They do still have some of them on sale at some Ulta stores, so that's when I just got mine half price. I'm going to start with this color called Fluffer. It's just sort of an overall nude for my entire eyelid. And I do it very gently, sort of more tapping than rubbing. That color again is Fluffer. I'm using this brush, a little bit smaller than the other one, using the color Safe Sex, and that's going to go on my eyelid. And just try to blend just by tapping. And that's a nice clean nude look. But I'm going to go a little more. Let's try a little definition now. And with that, I'm going to use a color called Body Chills. And I put this on my brush, and this is a more flat type brush. And I just try and go in the crease and blend down, and blend. Now to add a little more spice, I'm going to take this vanilla latex and just do a little bit on the center part of my eye. Just to sort of open up the eye a little bit. And now I'm going to take my flat brush. I'm going to do a little bit of liner, and for the liner I'm using this one called Happy Ending down on the bottom. And I just do right below the lash line here and above the lash line on the top. I don't close it in too much in the center because that tends to close up the eye. Just and then extend out into the corner. I know a lot of people will use it also on the waterline. I'm wearing contacts. It gets in my eye and irritates it. I don't do that. Plus I think also on a more mature face it tends to close up the eye a little bit. So next up is going to be some shimmer. Now I'm getting into the Mini Orgy Shimmer palette. And these, the pigments are not quite as heavy as in some of Jeffree's other sparkly and shimmer and the shimmer and sparkle palettes. It's not quite as pigmented, but they're very, very pretty. So I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to use this shade called Soaking Sun and just do a little bit overall, just to give it a little shine. Now I'm going to show you a little thing that I learned from another YouTuber that can add a little bit of drama to your eye. What I'm doing, I'm taking this concealer and just a little bit on the tip. This is the Jeffree Star concealer in C9. With the concealer, just putting a little dot in the center of my eyelid right down here and here. Get it more even. Okay, and then just take a little bit of a blender and just sort of blend it in. And go over it again with the brush a little bit, just to, with a little white concealer, just gives a very subtle edge of lightness to the center of the eyelid. For final touch, I'm going to take this pink Frozen Fire color, this sort of pink shimmer, put it on the brush and dot along the edges of my eye. Just sort of right. Just to give a little color on the edge and blend a little better. Blend it across, blend it across. Overall, I really like this collection. It blends beautifully. It goes on smoothly. It doesn't seem to settle into lines. The colors are beautiful nudes. It's not as sparkly as the bright, colorful, like I also have Jeffree's Bloodlust palette. My daughter has I have Bloodlust. My daughter has Blue Blood. And she also has, I think, Conspiracy. So we've been playing around with a lot of these. But I'm really liking this. It's a good from day to evening palette. And I think it's good for all ages. Now I'm going to put on my mascara and then we'll be ready to go. Mascara's done. Now I'm going to top it off with a little bit of this Jeffree Star's Luminous setting powder. This is in the color Natural, which gives me a little bit of a glow. Yeah, let's just put this all over. It supposedly has a blurring effect as well as a little bit of a luminous effect. So I like this. And then I'm going to top off with a little bit of the gloss. By the way, I'm going to put a link below to all of the products I've used. Before doing this tutorial, I did my foundation, blush, concealer, all of that. So I'm going to put a link below to all the products I used. Thanks for watching. Have a fabulous day. Peace, love, and light.